Hi, hello everyone. It is it is Thursday. Journal in progress day for me, Thursday at 3 o'clock Central. And it doesn't show me as live for some silly reason. There I am. I'm gonna share myself out here just a little bit. This is the journal that I did on Friday and was bid on for the auction and for the Crafty Bunch birthday party. And I am going to do a quick flip through of this journal. There we go. Just because, hey Linda, hi Amanda, hey guys, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. I kind of lost a day this week because I went to see Cheryl. 1000% worth it, by the way. Hey, Capri. Um, and I, I was done with this. Basically, I knew I needed to add a few more things. I put these ugly paper clips in places I know I need to do something with. But while I was at Cheryl's, I got this this little French novel. And so I thought a couple of pages of that definitely have to go in here. Hi, Rhonda. Goofing off. Yep, definitely goofing off. Oh my gosh, Capri. It was so awesome. And the best part, a lot of times in those types of situations, although I'm on here and everything, a lot of times people are surprised when they meet me in person what an introvert I truly am. So when it comes to those type of meetings and stuff like that, I'm usually pretty nervous. Um, but there was not 1 second of awkwardness at all. When you, my dog is causing a ruckus. When you get to know people online, I think that there can probably be some of that, but nothing at all. We just hugged and, I felt right at home and she made me feel right at home. And you could see in the picture that I was sweaty. It was hot and I was going through and she was like, come out here where the breeze is. And I'm like, I got to get through all this stuff. I got to get through everything. So yeah, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Let me go ahead and switch this. You guys can probably tell that my setup is a little bit different. I'd moved everything out to the living room so I could show the girls in my private group my stash of the stuff I got. And I just got it back in here and I didn't bother with trying to figure out, exactly how everything went. So um I won't, Linda. That's right. It's crazy how the more people I meet that I know from the online space, it's we know each other pretty well, I think. And besides that, we're all kind of, we're all kindred spirits, really. All right. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. So, I did this. This is the French lace that I had from that made in France spool, and this is another French lace from that same um, auction find. I got that stuff at an auction. Since Friday, nothing changed here except for I added this little pearl embellishment here, and I added it here as well. But as far as the cover goes, that's pretty much all the same. I chose this for the inside cover. It's the same back here. And I know that it doesn't have a lot of color, but I still like it. I don't know. I liked it. I liked that was going to be the same and that it was symmetrical. So I took everything out that I had in here to put the signatures in, to sew the signatures in. There's only 2 signatures. I don't think I realized how this spine is actually fairly thin, but 2 signatures I think is enough. I've got it chock full. So I know that this little map was in here. This is the map that was in the conversational French book that I have, like a textbook kind of. I did the hidden spine thing, and the teal fabric that we used, this pink fabric is of the same line, the Tim Holtz stuff, and it's on the outside too. Yes, we are, Debbie. That is for sure. This is just like, I don't know, journaling space, space to put stuff, more journaling space. I think I have this in order. This little, those little metal, let me see if I can get it down a little bit further. Those little metal lined things, I don't remember where I got the Paris thing. But just put a little bow on it, and then I just used the crocodile to put an eyelet in there and hang that there. This is from a magazine I got at an auction. I got a whole set of, I want to say it was some sort of Catholic periodical. It was pretty good. It was almost like the Somerset magazines. It was of that quality and thickness, and the pictures and everything in it. This is actually from the oh my gosh, this is actually from the table of contents. So there's actually a full page of this picture too. I don't feel like that went there. Maybe I may have gotten my my order messed up of my ephemera, but it's okay. I'll go back through. This is just some dyed paper, and I just took some, this is rice paper that I just put on there. Some vellum. Lots of places to journal. Oh, I also added some of the IOD gold, what are those things called? What do they call them? Gilded transfer? I think that might be what they call them. I remember where this was. This was in here, I think. Y'all, I'm going to have to go back through and put stuff. I know that right here was this. This is just this is also from that same magazine. Same thing. There's a big picture of this as well. And it's just kind of like a little hidden pocket and journal space. I just put some of the little hats from the goodies book in there, and did a little bit of smushing, a little stamp, and this little card. I just thought it was cute. Hi, Marilyn. Hey. Hi, Luann. The lined paper over the lady. Oh, yeah. So that is just a piece of avocado dyed notebook paper. And then I took some digital downloads that I had and printed, and just ran it through the copy machine. I know this, yeah, I think this was here. This is just one of those stamp things, that you put the stamps in, and then I just put a little floral stamp on there. Do. Other side. This is a transfer that I put on this wallpaper. So I want to say this stuff must have gotten out of order. This is, it had the airmail thing around it in the red and blue, and I thought that was just too bright. So I just took washi tape and put around it, put some of that transfer that's on the other page there. This is just a junk mail envelope, or, you know, an envelope, and it will just set right there. It doesn't have to be clipped or anything. As I'm looking at it, I don't think this is originally where it was. But it's a nice little tuck spot. I was so careful when I took everything out, because this, I want to say that this was on here. It was just kind of an over the page. I'm taking this off. I'm gonna have to go back through, you all. Poor Lori has been waiting for her journal. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to the signature and the order of things, I thumb through the pages no less than 5,000 times, trying to think about the flow and the colors and everything, you know. And then when I was sewing the signatures in, I thought, let me just take this out and I'll keep it in order and it'll be fine. The other side of that vellum. And then this is the other side of the stuff that I printed. Because I was thinking this was on the blue paper, but I wouldn't have put it with her. And this is also rice paper. I'm not sure if you guys can see the ink on her. I wadded it up into a ball like of trash, you know, and then I put ink on it and then I flattened it back out. This is the conversational French book with some, you know, words and definitions. This page, it has multiple pockets. And I know that this wasn't in that. This was in, this is just a tag that I put some rice paper on. Yes, this was right here. So it's this pocket, and then there's this pocket, and then there's this pocket. So this piece of paper was folded like a sack in thirds, and like this bottom is folded up, but I didn't seal, you know how you would normally seal the sack. I didn't seal the sack, but kept it for this. Now let's see. Yes, I put this in this pocket and her in here with that. I know, right? Yes, I do too. I do too. It's such a nice, simple, easy way to, you know, have some interest. I think this actually went. Yeah, it does. It goes all the way down. No. Yeah. Because I used this thicker one, and I just did like a, you know how you, like a pamphlet stitch on this little card here. This is a Tim Holtz card. It's, you know, not have that sticking up there. Maybe she was over here. I think maybe she was. She may have been over there. Some music paper. And this is one of those transparency things from Stamperia. Same as this tulip. Yes, yes, it is for sure. If I forget to do it, then I'd like to do that smushing. This is the typewritten notes that were in that goodie book. And I just sewed this ruffle on. And this transparency was just the perfect shape to make like a peekaboo pocket. And then I just put some stamps and fabric on there. And I just put this in here with it. I think that these are the Heidi pages. These, I believe, were here. I don't know, that feels kind of tight. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back through. This is the vintage wallpaper. I just sewed on the sides. And this, I believe, was here, but nothing seems to be going like I thought like it was. This is that, actually Callie sent me this stationery, like a stationery pack. Super cute. And I just think it, I don't know, I just think it goes. We could make our own transparencies. I don't know if I know how to do that. If you like, I know how to do the thing where you paint it on wax paper and then peel it off. This is one of those rusty paper clips with the little curl in it. And this is that paper that I was mentioning. Heidi loved this paper when I put it in a pack for her one time. So I added it. And it's very thin. It's like a, I think it was a rice paper or like calligraphy paper. And this is just one of those wallpaper flowers. Oh, this was right here. It's actually a sticker, but I didn't peel it off. It's the Pride and Prejudice book cover. It's a sticker. See, this is a couple of pockets. None of this stuff looks right for this pocket, though. Oh, this was in these pockets, I want to say. So it's actually two pockets. There's one, and then there's one with her that's pretty shallow. And I think the shallow one is where I put this laundry receipt. And then these are just little doodaddy papers. Oh, okay. You have told me about that before. Yeah. This just has, this has a diary page from 1934 and this little Eiffel Tower journal card. I remember these little things getting in my way the first time. I'll put this in here. There we go. And then another Heidi book page. And we made this Friday during the auction. I added this page of this window. I didn't have this in here originally. And over here, I had, I'm pretty sure this is where I had that handwritten, it was that notebook that had the homework in it from French class. And this little thing here. This paper clip is here because I have these tags in here, but I haven't done anything with them other than put a little bit of rice paper and a stamp. I haven't decided whether or not I want to do more to them or not. Little piece of ledger paper with a bow. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for hopping on, you guys. I was telling them, Cheryl, that this little book is in my haul from the other day, this little French book. So I need to take some pages and put it in this journal. Well, your ears may have been burning. We was talking about you. Maybe this is where that over the page. I don't know if that's right though either. I'm pretty sure I had it on a blue because I don't know that. Nope, because I thought this and this went. Y'all, I tell you, I was so careful about keeping the ephemera in the order I had it in. I'm going to have to go back. This is just a piece of vellum that I sewed to this paper, and then just a journal card. This little card, I just glued it onto the middle of one of those wallpaper things. Oh my gosh, that's so funny you asked that, Luann, because what was I watching? I was watching someone and they were talking about how they had looked it up and they couldn't remember, and I've never looked it up why it's called a signature. What was right here? I think that this ledger page was in here. This is, let's see, 1928. I love this natural patina. And that's what was in here, I'm pretty sure. This is just a brad and a stamp. I like to use stamps. There were stamps on that other page too. This is just a little flip out book page. This is some more of that paper that's really, really soft. And it's just folded. And I put those roses on it. It's our vintage wallpaper border again. I know. It is, for sure. Because look at what's all left. Like, this is same thing as that. This is some more of that wallpaper. Do you guys know what I mean? Tim Holtz has a packet, and it's this size, and it is just this vintagey looking wallpaper. And I love this packet. It's actually got the texture kind of like wallpaper too. It's not just paper, it's got a texture to it. And I love this stuff. But that's what this is. And on this one, I just cut it into like a tag. I put a transfer of this rose. This is an IOD transfer I put in the middle. I dripped some ink on the front and back, and then this is also a transfer, this rosebud quote. And I can tell you right now, this was not right here. I know it wasn't. Because see, I needed to add more ephemera, and this is all left over. And so I know I didn't get everything in the places where it was. This is just an over the page element that I put a little bit of, I don't know if you can even see, it's kind of got some really light pink ink there, and then a stamp. So I think I will just put this right here. And I just did the rusted paper clip thing with the little curly Q on it. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper. It has these little Eiffel Towers that I just tore and put on the back. And I don't know if you can see, this is just like an outline of a jar. And I took a whole bunch of those flower stickers and cut them up and layered them on top of each other till they crisscrossed, and then put that jar sticker over the top of it. And that was kind of fun to do. I hadn't, ever done it before or seen it before, but I was just, how sometimes you see things on your desk and you look at it and you look at the other and you look at it. Let's see, where was this? I know it was in this signature. You know what? I think this was here maybe. I think that was there maybe. Oh my gosh. And then this is just from the Heidi book. But I don't remember where it was. And I'm going to go back over here because I'm pretty sure this was on this blue paper. Must have been on the other. Yeah, it must have been here. Oh, thanks, Pam. That's Kathleen Maurer, her YouTube channel. She does that a lot. And it is, it's nice because you're not necessarily, it's not adhered. So whoever ends up with the journal like this, there's the option to move it. And then this little one, same thing, option to move it. But I need to put the closure on it. I haven't done the closure yet. Let me show you guys what I have picked out. So this is one of those, oh gosh, what is that? Linda? Hi, Cheryl. What is that stuff called that, like, there's purse handles made out of it? It starts with a B, from like the 70s, maybe 60s. This is one of those buttons. And I thought this covered button went really good. And let's see if I can find my mark. I marked the center. So this is going to go right here. And then there'll be an elastic that comes around. Let's see. Like on this one. Just an elastic that comes around. Oh. With the beads. Yes, that's it. I knew you'd know. I'm pretty sure that's what this button is, but isn't it a really pretty color? So I feel like this green matches really well with this. This is another one of those wallpaper pieces, as are these. It matches really well. But it wasn't up here when I chose this that I have on the spine, just these kind of pieces hanging down. So I think what I'm going to do is try and, like, I'm going to get this wet and kind of dab some blue ink on it to make it more of a tealish color. I mean, that's something that I would normally not do on camera. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it. This is down in the spine, and then I also took the sewing machine. I had this book over at the sewing machine and sewed right there because I just wasn't confident in it being, let's see, tumbled glass. Where's my other blue? Oh, there it is. I think I might have to go with the darker blue. I'm hoping that this blue will mix with that green We'll do a test strip. Let's do a test strip. This green is lighter. It's not the same color. But I'm pretty sure I had, oh, there it is. Oh, I'm pretty sure I had some left over. It's going to get in there before I'm ready. Okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Maybe try it from the backside. Linda, did you not have faith in me either? I didn't have faith in myself. That's why I'm like, because I'm thinking like the way that's set up, I'm just going to kind of want to not like put it in like I normally do, but just kind of drop it on there in places just to give it a bit of a blue. You know, tint. I mean, I feel like separately the greens are fine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this doesn't match. They just don't match each other. And I'm not even really sure it matters. Yeah. Oh, somebody unplugged my, I can't have my heating tool and my sewing machine plugged in at the same time. I mean, I just don't have enough plug-ins. Speaking of plug-ins, y'all, I may need to plug in my phone. I'm not sure where it's at. I usually pay closer attention to that sort of thing. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure this made much difference. Nope. Okay, let's just go for it. Meow. Meow. See what we think. And I'm not even sure it's really worth it. There you can see that a little bit better. It does tone it down somewhat. Let me turn it over and see if I think it's worth the risk. Linda, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious, Lisa. I can see it happening. And my old heating tool that I had, it used to blow it, when I was painting furniture, it would blow the circuit on lives, constantly. And my breaker box is in the basement. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't even look that much different, like from you guys. I'm not sure if you can even see the difference. I mean, I definitely like this one better, but that might have to be something. I don't want it on my lace. We're going to have to wait on that, I think. I think we'll wait on that. I'm not going to do that with the cameras rolling. I could also find another, I mean, I have other green buttons, but I just thought that fit perfectly there. And it'll cover, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. I am going to get a page of this. The green. So this is a covered button that it had the shank on it. And I just pried the bottom part of the button or pried the top off, however you want to look at it. So yeah. After I get that in, I will also add something to cover here. Either just some little something, probably maybe one of those women, one of the French girls. A circle of the seam binds. Oh, of the you mean this fabric? So let's find a good page in here. I like the pages that have writing. I also like these vocabulary pages for some reason. But these, there's a lot of writing and notes in the. Oh, for the top of the button? Huh. Yeah, that's a good thought. I'm just going to stick this in somewhere. Driving me crazy that everything isn't where it was. Because that, I'm like, I'm thinking maybe this was up here. I don't know. All right, let's find us a little pocket. I love how this little Paris thing with the ribbon turned out there. There's another page that is this one. Maybe my little over the page envelope, did I take it out? Like maybe it was over this. I really wanted this to go into the mail today. Because it really should have been mailed yesterday. That's what the rules said. I'm a bit of a rule follower. because this has this paper on it. I actually like it a lot better right there. Hey, Pam. It's Thursday, Pam. I'm teasing you. I'm just teasing you. And I know that this was not here. And I am almost positive that this was here. As this was on this side. But I like it better here just because this page is so light. I'm just going to switch them around. How are you guys doing today, by the way? And this needs something. I try to use the same stamps. I've been using the bird cage and the little leaf stamp. So we could just do a stamp there. But actually, let's see. I want to do... When I stopped using stickers so much, and I gave a whole box of stickers to my grandkids. And as I was doing that, I was like, hey, wait a minute, bring those back. There are some I like there. And there's these ladies in here that I like. Like her. Oh, I like her. She's cute. Oh, this is the one. Don't you guys love it when you know it, when you see it? I think it was the red and the others I didn't like. Hey, Callie. You got that right. Better late than never. You better not be late to the airport in October when you get on your flight. Okay, so I'm going to take her. And this is in my lap. This actually also came from Cheryl's. And where is it? Let me find. I love the shape of this, you know. I don't know why. I just think that's really cute. Obviously, I don't think I'm going to get the full thing on there, but you know I could, right? I plugged my phone in. It's driving me crazy. Let's see. Maybe I'll do something with this on the inside cover. I think for her, I'm just gonna keep her simple. Who was at a baseball game? I'm not sure what my dog keeps freaking out about over there. Oh, Linda was at a baseball game. It has been a while since I've been to a baseball game too. It's funny, my husband and I were just talking about that. He had baseball on the other day on TV, and I was like, oh wow. I mean, because we used to go once a year when we had the season tickets to the Chiefs, and once a year we would do like kind of preseason for the Chiefs and the end of the season for the Royals, we would do both. And we did that when the kids were growing up too, you know, take all the kids. And so we need something under her. I've already used that. Y'all can tell I love pink and green together. What do we have here? I was talking to you, Callie. I was saying you better not be late for your flight in October. I was being ornery. I was picking at you. I feel like I need something horizontal. And when I was going through all of this kind of stuff to give to grandkids, I was like, hey, I could maybe use that. No, I don't like it. You know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get some stamps. Yes, that cotton on that, can you see it over the, you can see it right. Oh wait, I already have some stamps out. Hold everything. That little bitty round trip this week has got me thinking that I need to be going and doing all the time. You know, every time something comes up, I'm like, getting away felt pretty darn good, y'all. I forgot I grabbed this. This is actually stationery that's got, you know, an embossed around the part. The grand entrance. Oh Lord. Yeah. I think that's why what I liked about it. I left it out because I'm not through everything yet, but I had to do quite a bit of rearranging, y'all. Quite a bit of rearranging. If I tear that. Have you guys seen that artist that has she like saws a frame and then she has her paintings kind of coming out over the frame? It's so cool looking. And I know I've got some fabric that I have. There we go. It was. I had so much fun. Okay, let's see here. Let's fiddle with this just a little bit. This is just, I don't know that this will be functional. I suppose it could be. See, with the pink envelope, I keep going back to this green. I love the pink that when the vintage photo dries, the pink that shows up. I mean, I guess there's nothing saying I can't have the paper backward, or the fabric this way, right? I've used this fabric a lot. What there it is. I'm like, where's that teal fabric? Cheryl's still on here. I was thinking, it was nice to sit and hold a grandkid that wasn't mine too. That is, Ruben's younger than my youngest grandchild, so that was fun. So where is it? On the page with the transparency. For heaven's sakes. It has that big old ruffle. There it is. I like these stamps that are repeating. You know what I mean? I like to take that in one whole thing. I think that's cool looking. So if I don't like that there's 4 on this one though. Because these are kind of like a sepia color, these stamps, and I feel like that goes with. I keep wanting them to be vertical. I need to, in my brain, I need to flip it to where it's horizontal. I'm just having a hard time. Oh, I probably just bumped it. Nope, I didn't mean to. Let me get it to flip. So it has to flip like that. Sorry. And then it has to flip like that. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to move my camera or my light. Doot. And then I gotta hold my mouth just right every time I do that. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, do I have like something vertical now? I sure hope that's my husband home walking through the house. I got to meet, I want to say Papa P, but I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Mr. Mama P. There's a wider one. There you. Okay. Okay, I think I kind of like that. I'll tear that. And then let's use another piece of the book. When I told Tommy this morning that I would probably be live when he got home, and he said not in the living room, right? I had texted him before I went live, like an hour before, to tell him that I was going to be live in the living room. He did not look at his text messages. So I was like, that's on you. There's still stuff all over my couch. I was thinking I would try and find tea, like for this. But I don't know how you say tea in French. Tea? So when I got up this morning, he was in my chair, and I was like, excuse me. But I haven't got all of the linens put away. I had to rearrange so much stuff. Oh! Okay. Aw. Hi, Estrada Creations. Have you told me from YouTube, have you told me your first name before? Is it Stephanie? Is it somebody else? Is it Stephanie? It doesn't really matter at this point. I just wanted something that, try and make it a little extra. I get too caught up in these little things that nobody else notices, I'm sure. Yes, hey, I remembered. Oh, it is? Oh, thank you. Tammy? There is no, that's, yeah. That's not in there either. So then I was thinking, what about, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, fleur. Like, I'll just do that. Fleur. I am. I hope you are as well. I hope you're doing good. I'm always, the first of the month is always hard for me just because it feels like there's so much going on at the first of the month. But again, there's always so much going on at the first of the month that I should probably plan accordingly. But I just skipped town. Okay, I was wanting this to look kind of more like the complete background. Doot. Doot. I've covered up all of the French words and just left the English version. Okay. Oh my gosh, stop it. I like how these flowers on this almost match this teacup. So there's red and blue just like this. So I want them both in there. Okay. So I am going to take all of this and staple it. Because that's how I want it to be. Right? I mean, I don't know if I just try to be more clever than I actually am. Let's see which one of those blue flowers was showing. I think that's enough. I use so much glue. It has an asterisk over the, or a one of those. Yeah, but there wasn't any TH at all. Just, I mean, you know, that's a little bitty book. So, I bet the other book I have has it in there. No. I'm just trying to knock off some of the sheen of this sticker. It's kind of shiny. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like the matte better. Maybe it's just the feel. You know how you can feel it. Hey, Sarah. Thanks for coming on. Did you work today? I can't ever remember if in my brain I had that you worked on Wednesdays, but since you were available yesterday, okay. Do I want to show part of that up there? No, I don't think I do. I think I'm okay with it being just like that. Oh, I grabbed these little tiny ones. I'm not sure if I understand what you mean though, or like how. I like that idea. You always have the best ideas, Lisa. So since it's not in there, you know what I could do is just make a cut right there. Make a little cut and put this in it. It'll be actually in the cup. And Stephanie let the dogs out. Okay, these are even smaller. Coming out of that cup. Lisa, you always have the best ideas. I'm like, I know you're thinking like, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Where's my scissors? I'm probably not doing this exactly how you meant, but so there's this little tag here. I don't like it behind it. The question is, do I want to risk? I'm going to do this out of camera shot. Thread 2, thread. Use a needle and thread the string into the cup. Oh, come here, you silly thing, you. I mean, no regrets, right? You don't know unless you try. I keep telling myself I can't ruin it. You can't ruin it. This is why you could tell 10 people to do this, like what you're describing, and you would get 10 different outcomes. So the ideas are all good. The executions are all different. So I know this is not what you meant, but this is what I'm coming up with. How does that look? Can you guys even see? It's better when I bring it up. I didn't either. I didn't either, Linda. So what do you guys think of that? Like, I can make this be more at an angle, I think. But I think, I mean, that isn't very realistic, but the idea is there and I like it. There. Oh. Okay, Michelle. Quit while you're ahead. I like paperclip, embellishments and crafts and stuff. I think they're really fun. I like those functional. Like that's what earlier I was saying. This is not going to be functional. It's just going to be cute. Okay. There's our. Okay. Let's just go for it. I used so much glue this morning. I need to refill my bottle before it starts burping out glue. I really want to write on here. I'm thinking that I have some teeny tiny little transfers, like teeny tiny little flower transfers that might be cute on there. These are not the same color. But yeah, I like that. I'm not sure, but I'm like, should I go ahead and just adhere that a little bit? I saw that, Linda. They were cute. I'm sure I have it saved. You know what I mean? See, my glue's being rude. Because I wanted to try it. One of the seamstresses, I guess, one of the people that sew that I follow, she made a little, it's like a little purse. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like that. I just don't want it to rip off, What I should have done is maybe cut a little, maybe I'll just tuck it right there. Because with this flipping out, yeah, it'll stay, but it's loose. I don't remember what I was saying, y'all. Oh, I want to say that the tea bag and the tag was like a little purse and maybe the zipper thing or something. I have to go back and look at it because I thought, oh man, I want to try that. That is too cute. Okay. Are journals ever really done? That's the hard part for me. It's trying to figure out. if it's actually done. This is all just extra. I feel like it needs more ephemera in the second signature. I definitely like those over the page things. So you put a piece of paper over and clip it, and then maybe a belly band or something there. These turned out really cute. I have more of these. Yeah. I think definitely a little bit more ephemera. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of, you can buy just tea bag paper, but do you guys think that I feel like sometimes after the paper has been wet, like if I have a pretty fragile paper and then I coffee dye it, once it dries, it feels like it's a little stronger to me. Does anybody else feel that way? So I need to put the closure on, and then I'll do something here to cover the closure. And I don't know, I probably won't do anything to that. I might try Linda's idea of, you know, maybe I can just cover this. Oh, yeah. I think that would work. I just glued it, you know, tight. See if I would be happier with that. I might be. So I truly was thinking that this would be, it does? Okay. I guess it does. Like that's why your clothes feel smaller, huh? After they come out of the dryer. Oh, family size tea bags. I understand now. Those are the good size ones. Yeah, yeah. I was picturing still the regular size tea bags. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know I said that you would see the final product when I, but probably not because I'm going to do some more. I'll take some pictures though and share them. Let's see. What's today? Thursday. Monday's the Patchwork of Friendship. I think that's the next time I'm on here. I have Jenny this month. I'm super excited about doing one for her because she's so fun. Chris will be opening mine. My I love the 80s themed square. So that should be fun. So all right, guys. I'm gonna get myself off here and go see what my husband's doing, and maybe eat something, and then I'm gonna come back in here and do this. I don't know if Pam is still on here, but your order went out today, Pam, if you're listening. All right, guys, I'll see you on Monday. And my birthday's Saturday, so I'm gonna try and get my husband to take me out to dinner. All right, guys, I love you guys. Thanks. Bye.